Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Hello, Doig. Good morning.
Hello, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm okay. I'm a little bit tired, you know? How are you doing?
Tired.
Yeah.
I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay.
Oh, are you sure?
Friday.
It's Friday. We
It's the
almost slept in. You might notice that we're starting like half an hour later than we're meant to.
Then we're trying to be good.
Yeah, we slept in a little bit. Woke up at 1:15. I can now elevate a message in the Doig Swift channel.
Do it. Give me money.
What is it? What would you mean give you money?
It's super chats for Twitch. From what I've just gathered from people talking about it in the chat.
Say it loud and stand out from the crowd. The more you spend to support Doig Swift, the longer your chat message is displayed. I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
Well, what do we have Chromels for? Huh?
Let's disable the Chromels and just put it through that system.
No. I don't want people to have to pay to see the message.
I want people to just have to pay.
I mean, I guess it's maybe useful for when
just in their lives, just punishment, just pay, just rent.
I guess it's useful for when someone's got a huge Twitch chat.
I'm just kidding.
And it's going by super fast and they can't see anything. But in my experience, most of the streamers who have huge chats like that go by super fast don't tend to actually talk to the chat at all anyway.
Why talk to anyone when you can just say things?
I don't know, Doig. Just speaking out into the void, huh?
Yeah.
Oh no! Onster says work has sucked out my entire soul. What happened, Onster? Are you just burned out? Are you just tired?
The entire soul.
Yeah, put the soul back in.
If Onsta had a soda, it would be soul free.
I don't get it.
A lot of things are something free, but Onsta's particular one would be soul free.
Okay, alright. The soda's not related to the soul or anything. It's not a pun.
No, it's just the free part. It's a convoluted joke. Roll with me here.
Gotcha.
Roll.
Space Pirate says, I can now elevate a message. What is this? Doig is right. It's essentially just super chat for Twitch.
Twitch are stealing YouTube features and YouTubers stealing streamers.
I don't think... You know, the weird thing is Twitch doesn't need to steal YouTube features. Like, Twitch has a better user interface system than YouTube does.
Yeah.
The only thing Twitch needs to do is stop taking huge cuts from streamers.
Yeah.
Hey, Gamut Feathers, welcome.
Hello.
How's it going? $8 for 30 seconds. Oh my gosh, what?
$8 whole dollars.
$8 whole dollars, and we probably wouldn't even look anyway. Like, we have ignored messages for far longer than 30 seconds. Wow, that's such a rip-off.
But people can say anything.
They can already say anything.
For $8. Yeah, that's true.
Hey, Gamut Feathers, welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, guys. We just started. This is a great timing. How's it going? How was your stream?
How was the stream?
What did you get up to?
What did you get up to? Why does the music stop? Oh, it's not. Okay. It's real quiet.
Alistair says, today was a lot of work-related mess. They could have been avoided if Japan wasn't so stringent on doing things in archaic ways. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, Alistair, I'm so sorry there was a lot of work-related mess. You deserve some good ramen or something and like just to relax. Has it created more work for you, or is it at least like over now? Yes, into something says that's actually a super good point. You aren't obligated to look at them, so what if people just ignore them? some people probably will, and some people will do it just accidentally as well.
What was the thing that we learned about recently?
I don't know.
It was like spite piggies.
Oh gosh. Yeah, there's like a new like subculture emerging on Twitch where it's like just people being super 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 mean to their viewers and asking them for money, and it's like it's a kink. So people do it because they want to feel like humiliated.
That's my niche.
By somebody beautiful and give them money and be ignored.
On the other side, being mean for money, not the being the one being mean to give money. I don't give money if no one's
So for them, paying a really large amount for a message like that and then having it be ignored is probably their ultimate fantasy.
Yeah. I hope they don't pay attention to this.
I will not look at the chat. But I mean, honestly, it's like you pay $8 and sometimes people, like especially artists and stuff, are just gonna be looking at their screen for 30 seconds and just some not realise that it's there. Elevate this, says Pilkey. Heck yeah, Pilkey. We saw it. We saw it. You didn't have to pay anything. Look at that. It's amazing. What an amazing system.
What is this?
It's push-ups.
No. No.
I'm sorry.
My noodle arms won't be able to take it.
They won't be noodle arms for long if you do push-ups.
They'll be noodle arms forever. Actually, I'm making improvements to my arms. Maybe I'll give myself some muscle.
Let's see.
Muscle.
Hi,
there.
Sleeping Rat. Welcome. Also, first time chat from Alexis Music. Says, isn't that called fandom, I'm assuming? Hopefully not all fandoms are like, humiliate me and let me give you money. At least we're not about that here.
Roast me.
Here, we're the ones who are frequently humiliated. That's the way it works.
No. We are above all of that.
Gamma
we
Feathers.
Without reproach.
Gamma Feathers said, it was great. I was doing a barbarian tiger sticker. Do you want to pop it in chat so we can see? I'm glad it went well. That's awesome. Pilkey says, Onster, did you have to submit work on floppy disks?
Oh, we used to have to do that.
Yeah.
CDs. Oh, it's terrible.
Oh no. Onster says it sure has. It's mostly over now, but I do have off-hour work to do. Oh, Onster. That's so sad.
Yeah, when I had to
I'm so sorry.
Sorry, Onster. Sorry. When I had to hand in my university coursework at the end of the semester, I would have to burn all the data to a data CD and put it in an envelope and put it in a box.
Oh my gosh, a Fox in Space show! Hey!
Whoa!
Thank you so much for the subs! That's
Whoa.
Amazing of you! Hey, thank you so much!
How are you doing?
How are you doing? It's been ages!
How's your show going?
How is your Fox in Space show going?
How's it going?
Welcome.
Yeah, on the CD in an envelope.
What?
And then put it in a box.
Answer says, I fear I may have to mail one in. Actually mail in a CD in an envelope. That's bonkers. That's bonkers. Japan, please receive my Google Drive link instead. Wait.
It's on the cloud.
Wait, it is called Findom. It's not called Fandom. Wait, is Findom like an actual... Is Findom an actual term for something? I'm sorry, I thought it was a misspelling.
What's a Findom?
I don't know. Is a Findom like... Oh, it's an actual thing.
If we had...
Oh my gosh.
If we had a fandom, I would want to call it a fundum.
A Fandom.
A fundam wing.
That's stupid.
Because it's damn fun to be in the fundam.
Nice. Oh, financial domination. It's not a Findom. It's fine dom. I don't know how to pronounce it. Financial domination, that makes sense.
I don't...
Yes, you're right.
I get a little bit on edge when you say dom. Don't know why.
Dom.
Dom.
Dom, 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 dom.
Oh, singing's okay, apparently.
Yeah.
This isn't what I need. Oh.
Whoa, looking amazing.
Battle.
Tiger
Cat
King.
Axe Tiger King.
Tiger King.
That's cool.
Love it. I really like the way you did the tail as well. I love how the
Yeah.
design feels really structural. It's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, gorgeous work. Wow, that's cool. That's so cool. Oh, sorry, Martina. Oh, did you fix... Oh, you were modelling yesterday, weren't you?
Fix what?
That I always pick things up by accident.
No. But I can.
I mean, I don't know why I asked, because I literally just picked up Martina by accident, so I should know it's not fixed.
Huh.
Ah!
I do like how I added the if you're pressing down on the thumbstick, you throw farther. And then if you do a slight, then you throw slower. That's a good feature.
Ha! I bounced.
Everyone should use that feature.
Alexis Music says, also talking about Twitch messing with things, I can't type in chat through my usual Twitch extension anymore. Oh no! What do you normally use? Oh, Twitch. Twitch. It's really weird. I feel like Twitch is... It's almost like Twitch is deliberately shooting themselves in the foot. Like, they keep adding things that people don't like continually, that they know people won't like. It's like they're self-sabotaging. I don't know what they're doing. Twitch is having a time.
It's having a time.
It doesn't have like the clout behind it that YouTube does, since YouTube has Google backing it.
Well, I mean, it's got Amazon, but no one's like, man, Amazon's my favorite. Everyone's just like, I guess I'll use Amazon.
I just mean that I was listening to Thor from Pirate Software talk about yesterday, and it was talking about how like all the ads are like much better on YouTube because they're targeted, because they have Google's entire like database of information that it's gathered on people to back it up. You know?
Yeah.
It's like a much more robust system. But the thing that Twitch had was Twitch was great for building community, and Twitch was like much better for the user. And so Twitch soared into like superiority in terms of streaming because it had such a good like user experience. But right now they're just shooting everything in the foot that makes that user experience great, and thinking people will still stick around.
Yeah,
and it's like there's nothing else you have.
They want we the streamers to pull in more people from around the internet for them, so that more people are on their platform making money for them. That's their aim. That's why they're like, hey, yeah, go stream on TikTok as well, because we want that TikTok audience to get off TikTok, come over to Twitch. It's like, that's stupid.
I don't know.
The TikTok experience is so vastly different. It's different mindset.
I personally think that that taking the exclusivity contract off, it gives no benefits to Twitch whatsoever.
Well, I'm not saying it's a good plan. I'm saying that that's what they've done.
Yeah, I mean, are you aware that it costs Twitch a huge amount of money to stream, for people to stream their stuff on it?
Yeah.
There's a conspiracy theory that I have that I think Thor is also like, because he's the one who like started this nugget in my brain, that they lost their exclusivity contract because it's costing them so much for people to stream on the software that they're kind of going into the negative and are having a lot of money troubles. So if people go and stream elsewhere, they don't have to pay for the streams, and the subs will keep rolling over. So they'll continue to get the sub money even if people are streaming 60% of their time on a different platform. The most of the money that Twitch gets, I think, comes from subs. So they'll continue to basically make the same amount, but they won't have to pay as much for people streaming.
Because they won't be using the service.
Mm-hmm. But that's a wild tinfoil hat conspiracy theory, guys. That's like may not be what's happening at all. That's just me listening to Thor talking about yesterday and being like, what if though? So it might be completely fake. Like, I have no insider knowledge whatsoever on Twitch.
Did you see me?
Did I see you? I did.
Yeah, I'm twitching.
Alex says nah, it's because TikTok doesn't directly compete with Twitch. It's social media that'll attract people to Twitch. But you're also allowed to stream on the competing media sites too, like YouTube and Facebook.
Kurzik, did they really?
Wait. Oh, a Twitch staff member showed up in Thor's chat at one point yesterday. I must have missed that. Were they the ones who were
talk?
like confirming and deconfirming the way things were working with the new payment stuff?
Were they like, hey, listen,
I think they were.
you just spouting.
But like they're like they like Thor. Like this isn't. It wasn't like I don't think a Twitch staff member came over and was like, "Hey, you." I think this is someone who watches Thor's streams regularly. Is just a viewer as well.
Oh, okay. And they were like, you are making a lot of sense. Halloween costume is just Swift.
That's the thing. I encourage you all to watch Thor's VOD yesterday because apparently it does actually cost Twitch that much. It's a really convoluted payment system.
Wait, I thought he was trying to debunk.
He was, but I think the person who was from Twitch came into chat and was like, no, it actually does, and this is why.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, I agreed with him. I thought it was wild that they would be... Why would they be paying customer rates? That's bonkers. But apparently it's because like the service is being paid for by someone else, which is part of a different company, which is being paid for by someone else. That is like... There's just like... It's a rabbit hole. It's a very inefficient way.
That is weird.
Alex says not only customer rates, but the worst possible rate. It is weird. It is weird. Thor explains it much better than I do. I'm just a dumb bird. But Thor is like very, very good at communicating.
So we've been thinking about shoring up and trying to introduce platform agnostic ways of doing cool stuff for the overlay.
Platform agnostic? What do you mean?
Third
I'm
party
a
stuff.
sandwich.
Third party stuff like coffee.
Oh right, yeah.
Get that working in the overlay, then it doesn't matter where we're streaming, kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And if they're gonna replace bits with cheer coins, then I don't really want any part of it anymore. Things like that.
Yeah. I'm just catching up on chat. So if I go quiet, it's just because I'm reading. Little boy in the background is going, wow, wow, wow.
Oh, Thor was also recommending something called pally.gg, which is a way for you to accept donations or like financial support on stream, but that it can pay out to your team. So when you hit the payout button, it gives a percentage split between the streamer and like moderators and editors and stuff. And so I was looking into that. I'm hoping that we can set something up.
That's awesome.
Hinka, if you're here, check the DM.
I don't think I saw a Fox in Space. Oh, there we are. Fox in Space said thank you kindly. I was just checking back to see if they said anything because I wanted to make sure they weren't like... We weren't missing their messages. Especially not after they gave five subs like that, which was super kind. Maybe they're busy though.
The cool giant Doig we shot for the end of September was a year ago today. That was so much fun.
It was!
Yeah.
I'm sorry we don't have anything like that for you right now. Doig has been too busy with his full-time work.
Listen, we're gearing up for Halloween.
Doig.
That's gonna be it.
It is. We had a really fun idea for Halloween actually. Or I did. Haha. Should I say it or should we just leave it and then it'll be a surprise?
Thinking. I think stuff like that is really cool if people come in not knowing what to expect.
Okay.
I'm
not gonna tell you.
I think you can say roughly what the overarching idea is, but not any of the cool details.
Okay, the cool overarching idea is that we would watch a movie.
Yeah.
That's it.
We find a cool horror, no Dumka related movie. We'll watch it together for Halloween.
Oh, it says we've been friends for a year. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
Can we watch The Worst Witch?
I mean, yes. It depends whether it's what's the word? In the public domain. That's it. Public domain stuff won't get us any strikes or won't get us in trouble, so we can watch anything public domain. So if you guys have recommendations, if you guys want to see what's public domain and what you might want to watch for Halloween, let us know.
Alternatively, we can just like the kind of thing where you just gotta be there to experience it.
Yeah.
And then it will forever be muted on the VOD.
Velocity R says you can also watch stuff on Prime if I remember correctly, but that would require us to have Prime. Wouldn't it also require all of you to have Prime?
Everyone else needs to have Prime in order to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, you're just streaming the same Prime together.
Yeah. I wouldn't want that to be a barrier for entry for people. Hey, little boy! What are you meowing about?
He's trying to find her and she is just not anywhere. Shall I help him?
Yeah, go help him. It's also maybe US only. That would be weird. I wouldn't put it past him though. But yeah, we can do something from public domain, which is great because we want something that's like very schlocky and, you know, I think a lot of public domain stuff is because it's of its time. So yeah, if anyone has any public domain recommendations, let me know. If Worst Witch is on public domain, we'll definitely do that. I think for it to be in public domain, it just has to have not had anything new come out in 75 years or something. Night of the Living Dead, Nosferatu, House on Haunted Hill, those are all great suggestions, yeah. And I'm pretty sure those are all public domain. Night of the Living Dead, yeah, that's a good one. Night of the Living Dead is a classic. Is Gamma a public domain? I don't even know what Gamma is. It could be. Robin Hood finally became public domain again, which is why everyone's suddenly doing Robin Hood movies. I think Pinocchio also finally became public domain, which is why everyone's doing Pinocchio movies. Snow White, Little Shop of Horrors. I've never seen the non-musical Little Shop of Horrors. I think Night of the Living Dead is public domain. Like the original. Didn't Winnie the Pooh become public domain? I don't know. I have no clue. We could just watch Winnie the Pooh. We just watch the whole series of Winnie the Pooh on Halloween. It is public domain. Well, that is obviously like the perfect Halloween thing to watch. The book is public domain, but not the Disney variants. Oh man, we'll have to find like the very old traditional ones. What about that really old Alice in Wonderland movie that's really creepy and it's like half stop motion? That's probably public domain. Winnie the Pooh with a red shirt is not public domain. Oh, gotcha. Oh yeah, the horror Winnie the Pooh movie has been made, hasn't it? It's a shame that movie is not not in public domain. See, Ben says India woke up. She felt like a smart fella. She felt smart. Oh no, here we go. She'd pulled a cunning stunt. This is asking for trouble. She pretended to be a pheasant plucker and showed people her wicked sick during skills. Wait, oh, ducking skills. Ha, I didn't lose it the way I thought I would. It filled her soul with hope. Her shining wit glistened. I got through it. I did it. I did it. And there was only one stumble. It wasn't bad. Take that, Ben. Take that. Steamboat Mickey is public domain, no matter how people don't like that fact. We should all make Steamboat Willie films. Everyone should make a Steamboat Willie film. Edit Everywhere says, hey Doig, I have a question. He's just back, so it's a good time to ask. Nice to again faster. No. 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 Whoa, edit everywhere. Thank you so much. Whoa.
What's the oh,
that's so kind of you.
That's not a question.
Thank you so much. Wow. That's 5 gifted subs. Congratulations, Kendra, Lady Hellgates, Archimedes, Rosie Ye, and Jim of the Gym.
Unless the question is how many of these can I stack on top of one another?
Oh no, here we go. Thank you. It's question adjacent. No, it's not. It's just kindness. Thank you. That's really awesome of you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
I want to figure out ways that we can do cool stuff that is kind of like what Twitch offers, but not. There's a thing
you want to circumnavigate Twitch.
A little bit.
I like how we're talking about circumnavigating the platform on the platform. They'll
bit.
never find out.
They'll never know.
Let's check this Chrome mail.
2.
Okay, I got that one. I'm good.
No.
Doig gift box stacker. The new hit flash game coming to a website near you, says Pursuit Encrypted. Yeah, wow. You really do like stacking them though, right?
It's hard. You try.
I don't need to try.
You try.
I already feel whole. Ayanoki says, I want to know about the Ko-fi API. Us too.
Yeah.
Us too. I don't think Doig has made any more progress with it.
I started looking at the REST server that handles things, but I haven't got anything working. Look at all these gifts. No, don't don't do it. I gotta get at least 5. At least 5. Oh, it's tough. There's not much room or time. No.
You did it yourself. I didn't even do anything. You did it to yourself.
I didn't do anything to myself. Fun. What? Why?
Because you're done. You're done, fella. It's time for us to go and do something. Oh, caramel. Thanks, Pilky. Let's go and get some stuff on. I'm gonna be NDA today. So I'll be here chatting, but you won't be able to see my screen.
Ta-da.
Oh no, Doig Swift. Alex says Doig Swift. So the 1978 film Debbie Does Dallas is public domain, but if you try and watch it on Twitch, you'll get smacked for watching porn. All right. You probably won't do that then.
Somewhere between those two goalposts, you know? Like, can you get a good screenshot for the thumbnail?
Go for it. Oh, Ayanoki says, okay, so the Ko-fi API is pretty straightforward. They send you 4 different webhook signals for 4 different types of donations. You connect it to a store and it'll tell you what someone bought. And Pilgi says, I wonder if you could create a website that takes the Ko-fi webhooks and then translates it to WebSockets for the overlay to get. Because we could send them to our own website. We have a website. We could create a ghost page on it that we just send the stuff to.
Yeah. What's the difference between a WebSocket and a webhook? I don't know.
Gamma Feather says, India, I shared with you something on Twitter. I hope you can read it later. I sure can. I can read it now, or should I not?
The Stream Deck thing, I think, uses like a WebSocket system.
Ula says, I'm not going to be able to pronounce this well. Hala? I just entered and got the option to elevate your message for £5. What? Yeah, it's stupid, Ula. Another new thing Twitch has brought in. Now you can pay for your message to stay on screen for longer.
Someone do it so we see what
No,
happens.
don't do it. Don't. Please don't give Twitch money for this.
Oh, well, yeah, that's fair.
Don't do it. Yeah, you guys can just use Chromels, and we may or may not see them. They have a higher likelihood of being seen. Ayanoki says WebSocket is a protocol. I think webhooks are the entry points for a WebSocket. And Pilky says webhook is basically a website calling a URL on another website. WebSocket is a back and forth connection between a server and a client. Could be a website, could be an app, could be a game. Go on a Train says WebSocket is like radio you're actively listening to. Webhooks are like a knock on the door.
Right, okay.
Which is like saying it in Doig language, which is metaphor. Yeah, the highest was £51. That is so much money, Eula. And a lot of streamers don't even read chat anyway, so people might just waste their money on it. The minimum is $5. That's so much. Yeah, just get a sub instead. It's better. It will be great for people who like being fin-dommed, though. See, I know terminology now. You guys have taught me. Chromel from Ben, who says, cauliflowers are fluffy and cabbages green. Strawberries are sweeter than any I've seen. Beetroot's purple and onions white. All grow steadily day and night. The apples are ripe and the plums are red. The broad beans are sleeping in their blankety bed. You see, I think you said this yesterday, Ben, like I was meant to know it. I've never heard that song before. It's very cute, though. It's one of those nice songs that isn't actually secretly about murder or people dying of disease, which I always appreciate, since most childhood things are just thinly veiled allegories.
Then they all fell down.
And Pilky says basically you need a web server to receive webhooks. Hence my idea of having code on a web server that vends a WebSocket. You want to see what the elevated messages look like? No, don't waste your money. Go on a big streamer's Twitch stream and then you can see what they look like. Because I'm sure people will be trying to use them. Findom sounds like femdom, which is something else. That's true. Not like Fundom, which is just someone dominating you at Rocket League.
Why specifically Rocket League?
Because it's a game. Just any game. Yeah. Mario Kart. Pong.
Oh.
That's true, Pilky. You can have Fin Femdom. That's true. Inoki says, can you disable elevated message on your channel? I don't actually know. I don't know. Maybe we can. Maybe that is an option. Let me have a look. Chat settings. Chat highlights new.
If you're not on Dogswift, what are you trying to do? That you just don't want to see it?
These are my personal sayings. Listen. Look.
You didn't think that one's true.
I didn't. I thought maybe I might have like special privileges because I'm me. I thought you might have been like, this person is a channel partner too.
No. I didn't. I don't trust you.
And fee fi fodum if you have a kink over human bread eating giants. That's amazing. I really like that joke. I really like that joke. That's really good. That's like the perfect type of humor for me.
Your humor is subtle.
It is. It's very subtle and clever. Hey, Patrick. Hey, it's Patrick Stannard. Yo, Pat, what's up? How's it going?
Pat's up, apparently. That's what's up.
Ayanoki says Fee Fi Fo Dom is what made everyone love Lady Dimitrescu. Whoa! What? Oh my gosh,
Stackies.
Patrick! Thank you so much. No, Doig. Don't get distracted by the stackies. Keep going. Wow, Patrick gifted 10 subs.
Thank you.
Patrick, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Congratulations to Milk Lizard, 2D Ula, The Animated Moon, Forte27, Violet Spectrum Art, Swoodles, Frasagel, Rene right here, No Roots, and Zico DX. Thank you so much, Patrick. And thank you for subscribing as well. That's so cool of you. How the heck's it going, Pat? It has been too long. It's been ages since we've seen you on a stream. I know you've been super busy. How's it going for you tonight? It's nearly the weekend. You know what that means. Might be time for us to all cook together again. Good busy. Oh, awesome. I'm so happy. Heck yeah. Pat and us started playing Overcooked together because we never find enough time to hang out and just like, I don't know, catch up. You wish Pat would do a cooking stream. If Pat did a cooking stream, we'd all learn so much. For anyone who doesn't know here, Pat is like unbelievable at cooking. I've never tried any of the food, but I've seen it with my eyeballs.
You believe.
I've seen it with my eyeballs and I've imagined.
Imagine it was
Pat says I'm okay. He's really good, guys. He uses proper ingredients for things.
What do you mean proper? You mean fresh?
Yes, but also like, if I was going to buy stuff from the store, I'd be like, okay, what's the cheapest oil I can get? Cool. Okay, I'll just grab some butter. Which packaging is the most yellow and fun looking? Okay, cool. Whereas Patrick's like, okay, this is the type of oil you need for this recipe.
Did you say what is the most yellow fun looking butter?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah. But whereas Pat's like, okay, I need unsalted with at least this percentage of this to get like the creamiest broth for the broth that I'm making by hand. You know, for the broth I'm making by hand from the chicken I cooked by hand, using the proper bones and everything by hand, and then sifting it and letting it go for 8 hours. And it's like, this is actual proper cooking.
Where you're just like, woo!
Yeah, whereas
butter.
I'm just like, is it done yet? It's still a little bit tough, but you know what? I'm hungry and impatient, so I'll just eat it now.
Come up with a system.
Yeah, see, Patrick says I may or may not have a stash of Marabos in my freezer right now, just in case you need to make a broth, right, Pat? You see, now that's a proper cooking wizard right there.
I broke my system.
Netori says, I wouldn't cook a chicken in your hand if I were you. I don't know where that's coming from, but what if you slapped it fast and hard enough for it to cook?
I think it's been disproven that you could slap a chicken to to cooking temperature.
Oh, has it?
Yeah.
Someone did that with steak. Did it not work?
Doubtful. It would work.
Paz says Michael just yeeted Martina into the void. Mike!
What?
Don't yeet our mods.
I'm stacking.
So yeah, as Mike was saying, we've started trying to set up something called Pally. It's not 100% set up yet. But what it should allow us to do is if people donate through that, then a percentage of it will go to the mods. So it's a great way to support them as well. But we're still trying to get it set up. Hopefully it'll be set up by next week. What is Swift's cooking ability? It's bad. It's bad, guys. It's real bad. I can make a good meat and potato pie. I can make an okay curry. I can make a mean pea soup. But that's about it for my cooking. That's about it. In general, my cooking consists of me buying stuff that's ready to eat, or doing something very simple like pasta or rice with a bit of veg and some meat, and that's it. Ready-made sauces.
Wow, you got double.
Hey, little boy.
Let's not talk about my cooking. Let's not.
Yeah,
go
we won't
there.
talk about Mike's cooking. What was that thing you made the other day which was really good? I think it was just like meat and something with rice.
It's a whole sandwich.
Simple and good.
Oh,
Look, Click, thank you so much. Thank you for the gift to Raging Bee. That's so cool of you. Thank you. Yeah, I like to not imagine that Patrick's watching when I'm cooking because I feel like I'd be disappointing him. I'd love to learn to cook better though. Kieran says someone did manage to cook a chicken by slapping it, but it was heavily mechanized in a controlled environment. I could, you know, they should make those to sell so you could buy them. A portion of it goes to better grocery items. Not quite. I mean, a portion of donations already go towards that. A portion of donations go towards fulfilling my habit of buying ready-made food for myself. Pat says maybe someday I can turn on the camera and do a cooking stream. Pat, I think honestly people would love that. If you were able to find like a good angle for it and everything.
just a shoulder cam. Get like a shoulder mounted cam that the chat can move. You know?
Have
Up,
a
down,
redeem
left,
where
right.
people can switch the camera. You could call it pat of butter. Because that's the term.
A pat of butter.
Yeah. That's a really that's a bad joke. I guess you just call it cooking with pat or something. Pats and pans. That's much better, Patrick. That's much better.
That's her fist. No, that's her the little feather, wing feather.
What's my wing feather?
This.
It is, yeah. There is. That's my pingu wing sticking out the back of my shirt. Doesn't that happen to everyone?
Did you just call it a pingu wing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think we went through this.
We did. We did.
What I'm thinking is that I'll create a blend shape where that retracts. So it fits in your sleeve.
I wish that I could do that in real life. Isn't it bingo wings in
Yeah.
real life?
Think
I think pingu wings makes more sense though. Because it's an actual wing
right,
of a bird.
right.
And it makes your arm the shape of a bird's wing. How uncomfortable would that be in real life? What, to have like wing flappies? Or to have it retract? Probably wouldn't feel great, would it? Kozak says Martina and I are talking about how I cook pasta. I told her that my recipe shows my basic cooking bitch. Well, likewise. Honestly, sometimes my pasta just has peas and some cheese. I cook it in salted water. I pour some peas in there. I grate some cheese on top. Dinner.
Dinner in a
simple recipe. Can you even call it a recipe? I don't know. No sauce. Who needs sauce when you have cheese?
Your cooking show would be called Swifty Doesn't Starve.
Swifty persists. Patrick says, I will say I did fall in love with beans on toast when I visited last. Yes! Yes! Listen, you just have to make the most awesome gourmet beans on toast. We'll get like sourdough and like butter it super nice. And then put some beans on it. My expertise has run out.
I do remember, I think we were in the taxi coming from the airport with Pat that one time, and you were just like, here, I got you these, and it was like a box of Jaffa cakes and a tin of beans.
It was in our flat.
Was it in
I was
flat?
like, I didn't think you got beans in America, and Pat was like, we get beans in America. Heinz is an American company, and I was like, oh, well, disregard that part of the present then.
I think the beans on toast thing though is a British sort of preparation of the bean.
What do you use American beans for then? Do you just have it next to stuff?
Really? Next to stuff. Decorative beans.
Yeah, do you just like, okay, I'm gonna put these beans next to my sausages.
Game. See? Look, retract.
I want to find out what Pat's talking about specifically. How insistent are the cats in getting the human food in the middle of prep? They're actually okay. The cats are okay with this cooking. They're very good with human food.
Cooking, not so much. Or we've
had some incidents, but it's not been with the cats trying to eat stuff.
Yeah.
It's just been with the cats not realizing that the hob is hot, and then burning their feet. And we had to take them to the vet, and it was a whole thing. Their toe beans are all good now, though. Pat says, oh man, yes, heavy on the butter, some tomatoes and simple seasoning, maybe salt, pepper and cayenne. Bake them over a campfire. What are you baking?
Beans. He's talking about beans.
How? What? These aren't baked beans. What? I don't get it.
He's
what?
literally saying he bakes the beans.
But what about the can? What?
Those are pre-baked beans. Patrick's talking about getting beans and then baking them.
Like, just beans. What kind of beans? So many beans are so different.
Aren't Heinz beans runner beans or something?
This is injury. Oh my god! What? What you guys thought that I was out here cooking my own beans? You know I would never do that. You know I'm too lazy to do that.
You just heat the beans up.
Just heat the beans up? What kind of beans? Because, like, green beans are very different to, like, butter beans.
They're called runner beans, I'm pretty sure. I don't
They're
even
not
like
called.
beans.
They're not called runner beans. They're not.
What's a runner bean then?
Isn't a runner bean basically the same thing as a green bean? Like a long green, stalky bean? Butter beans are great, though.
Yeah, I'm wrong. Runner beans are those green beans.
Martina says, India, do you rip open a can of food and be like, dinner is served? You joke, Martina, but I do literally do that sometimes. Especially on deadlines. Listen.
Haricot bean.
I need to tell you guys something about myself. I don't think you know what a goblin I am.
She's a goblin.
I will buy several tins of Heinz vegetable soup to tide me over. I will get one of the cans, take it to my desk, open it cold, and just eat it with a spoon. And that's my lunch. Oh no! You didn't know this? This is my life.
India had a really cool idea.
Yeah, tell something good about me.
Yeah. So we have a bunch of cubes, furniture cubes from IKEA, and one of them we put up as a monitor stand. No, you can stay there, little Matt. Oh, okay, fine. Anyway, Kuma has outgrown one cube, and so India was like, let's put another cube next to that cube so that he can sprawl out, and he knows I'm talking about him, so he's hidden away. Now he's just a butt. You're a butt. I'm gonna show him how good you are stretching out.
Answer just like in a Goofy movie. Yeah. Hi, Dad Soup. Listen, I don't heat up because heating up would require me to get several pieces of equipment and wait for it to get hot. Like, I'd have to get the pan, get the bowl, then I'd have to heat it up, then I'd have to, like, use the bowl, then I have to clean the pan, then I have to clean the bowl. If I eat it from the can, it tastes just as good cold. I just throw the can away. Like, I rinse it, I pop it in the recycling, it's done.
I've seen times where you're like, just gonna make something to eat, and I went through like 5 minutes later, and you were just sitting on the couch with a cold can of beans.
Yeah.
Eating them. I can't be doing with that shit.
What do you mean you can't be doing with that shit?
Can't be doing with that shit. That's horrible.
But we don't have a microwave.
We don't have a microwave.
I don't have a microwave. What am I gonna do? Spend time? I could be spending that time working.
Martinez says you don't.
Martinez
like, no microwave.
Nope.
Good. Everyone else is like,
yeah, no, we have to cook everything on the hob or in the oven. Patrick says you all should watch Cooking with Kate. It'll make you feel like a gourmet chef. Really? It'll make you feel good about my cooking. Okay, I'm up for that. No microwave, but how do you make your microwave meals? We don't have microwave meals. We buy canned stuff, and we do a lot of stuff like stir fries, like I said, meat and rice, pasta, like very simple.
I buy a pizza and put it in the oven.
Yeah, very simple stock stuff.
We have
fish fingers.
A rice cooker.
Fish finger sandwiches.
Instead of a microwave, we have a rice cooker.
Should I Superpunk says this stream is depressing me? You shouldn't be depressed. Listen. Listen to me.
Listen.
Heinz vegetable soup tastes delicious cold.
No.
It's great. It tastes good. I enjoy it.
This is where we find out that you're not supposed to eat it. It needs to be cooked.
Listen. I like it though. Even if I was rich and cooked, it would still be a guilty pleasure. Is this a cry for help?
India, please.
What do you mean it's like the cat food? It's not. Like, this is not as bad as cat food. This is just soup. It's just soup. Kozak also says, to Onster, aren't groceries and cooking for yourself much more expensive than takeout in Japan? Oh, that's interesting. And Onster says it absolutely is. Really?
I want to live in Japan.
Wow.
I
No.
want to live in Japan.
I mean, the food from 7-Eleven.
spend money on takeout.
The food from 7-Eleven in Japan is actually like very, very good.
No, it's not.
It is. What?
It's all right.
It's really good.
It's just exotic.
No, it was delicious.
Really?
Yeah. It was huge choice. Like, it was all like very fresh.
To be honest, all I remember from the 7-Eleven is buying different flavors of Kit Kats.
No, you got some like I think you got some meat-filled rice balls and stuff.
I did. They were great. All right, no,
Yeah.
I remember those now.
Wait, do you just eat beans cold as well? Beans cold are really good. Okay?
I hate that.
They are.
I hate that.
I like beans hot ideally, but cold. Listen, okay, there's something you guys need to know as well, which is that there is something weirdly attractive to me about eating canned food from the can ever since I watched the Dennis the Menace film when I was a kid.
They cooked that.
Yeah,
They
but it's
cooked
just
that
like
on
the
the
thought of
hot.
I just like sitting down with my can.
The whole point of that was that they cooked all those beans in the big pot.
But, you know.
Nowhere in that scene where they're like, this scene's done, let's just eat these beans.
They were clutching cans, I think. But sometimes I heat the beans up. Sometimes if I'm impatient and I want a treat, I have them cold.
Do you remember when you used to cook things in the kettle?
I do.
Boil things in the kettle.
When I first moved to Ireland, I didn't have a place to live. So I had to live in a B&B. And so I didn't have anywhere to cook anything. I only had a kettle in my room. So I would buy a can of soup for dinner, and I would put it inside the kettle and boil the kettle. And boiling the water around the soup would heat up the can, and then I would fish it out, and that was dinner.
Oh man. He's little man.
Can we do crowd? I don't want a microwave, Bert. I don't want microwave meals. They never taste that great.
Oh man.
Fishing it out was the hard part because the can was really hot. He's a nasty little man.
He's not nasty. Look, he's a sweet little boy.
An air fryer, that would be interesting.
I could go with your air plant.
Yeah, I could air fry a bunch of stuff.
Just a good little man.
But yeah, I'm always disappointed by microwave food. It never tastes good to me.
Hello, little man.
Do not put the air plant in the air fryer, but that's where it belongs. Yeah, look at him. Hey, Kuma.
He's a good boy. Sleepy boy.
Aww.
Don't go sleep. Had a tough day.
He has. We're working hard this morning, meowing at everything, scratching at the door.
Running around.
Yeah, been very active.
Look at him face.
It is faster to microwave stuff. Listen, the one thing I missed a microwave for is if I want to make something where I need to heat up like milk or something, I used to just heat it up 30 seconds in a microwave. Whereas now I have to get a pan and stick it on the hob.
Because like I constantly say that Kuma's my favorite.
No!
He's a little man. He's
you
a
can't
soft
say
little
that.
boy.
Listen, he just sleeps somewhere that Doig can point a camera at him frequently. Whereas Sparrow doesn't.
Sparrow's a feral goblin creature.
Do we have a fancy rice cooker that can do porridge? We probably do.
Yeah.
The rice cooker is extremely fancy. It's the fanciest thing we own in the kitchen.
It's an elephant foot.
Doig really splashed out on the rice cooker.
I didn't really splash.
And
out
I
on
was
it.
like, listen, if you get this rice cooker, you have to clean up after it. You have to take it for walks. You have to be the one to look after it.
There was a Swifty and Palbro wanting to use the rice cooker, and I was like, oh, it'll need washed up. And so I did that. The very next time we went to use the rice cooker, I'm like, India, can you like clean this? And she's like, no, I did it last time. And I'm like, no, I did it last time. And then I did it, and then you were like, I'm gonna go clean the rice cooker, and it had already done it. She's like, oh.
Yeah, I thought I got confused.
You just remembered.
I remembered a different time. Yeah, I remembered that I was intending to clean it, and then I forgot the bit where you were the one who did it. But yeah, so I would love to learn to cook better. I was considering getting veg boxes and stuff because our town does them. But the problem is our town charges as much for them as it would cost for you to just go in with a box and buy the veg. So I'm like, I don't want to pay more money than I would pay to just come and get the veg.
Yeah.
But then that requires me to go into town with a box and get the veg, which I haven't done.
Yeah. The whole thing was one of that lady in the store, and you were like, I'd like to get a veg box. And she was like, yeah, just let me know what you want me to put in it, and I'll do that, and I'll make it up for you. And we were just like, so we just stand and point at things. This is not the convenience that we were promised. We need you to decide what vegetables we should eat. You're the expert here.
Listen,
just give us a variety. it doesn't matter.
I would pay like £8 a week for just a box of veg every week that I have to get through.
Let's be honest.
But
here.
when it starts getting to like £16, I'm like, all right, £16 for like 2 carrots, an onion, some leeks, and some broccoli feels a bit extreme to me. I feel like I could get all that for £4.
Yeah, let's be honest. The appeal of a vegetable box for me is you don't have to think about what vegetables are in the box. They just are. They're like constants in the universe. You don't want someone to be like, well, what vegetables do you want to be constant?
No, I mean, I'm
in the
okay with
universe?
that.
I'm telling you, that's the appeal.
I'd like to pick my own veg. I just don't want it to be really expensive. It just feels like a waste of money. If I can just walk in and get the veg myself for cheaper, it feels like a waste of money. But then, of course, every week I forget because I have to make the effort to go and do that trip. Would I eat leeks raw? I wouldn't. I love leeks, though.
You love a little leek.
Yeah, I love a little leek. Yeah, Martina says I pay about €12 for a month's worth of veggies, right? That sounds like that's reasonable. They're charging that much for like a week's worth, and there's really not that much in the box.
We live in a fairly expensive place.
We do, but I don't think you should charge like 4 times what a veg box is worth. You paid about €4 for 2 squash yesterday, Ula. That's not too bad. That's okay. You just have to make some real nice stuff from that squash. First says, I can't wait for you to get a Sweden. You're like, I can't eat this cold. Doig and me just with vegetables being like, how do these work?
You eat soup cold, and it's made of vegetables.
It is, but the vegetables are already cooked in soup. They're not raw.
Oh, right, yeah. that is a difference.
Yeah, yeah, it's a big difference.
No, it's just a difference. Let's not get hasty here with our qualifiers.
Ula says I ate one. Food here is so expensive I'd never get veggies for €12 for a whole month. Oh man, yeah. The dream. The €12 a month veggie dream.
Kurzik was like, it took her like 25 to 30 euros for her entire food shop for a week, and I'm just like, I could sneeze and spend 25 to 30 euro. Like,
yeah, honestly, that's like, it's either much cheaper where you are, or you're buying like very very frugal basic things. You know, like,
you just a basic.
Huh?
Nothing. I didn't say it. I laughed.
No, like, I'm by basic and frugal. I just mean like, you know, a big bag of pasta, and then you get some veg to have with that, and then maybe like raw ingredients like flour and stuff, and then you're making everything from scratch.
Yeah.
Unless you go the other route and just getting a bunch of AP noodle bags. Ben says I exist on 4 Weet-Bix a day. I used to do that. I know the Weet-Bix life.
Is that like 2 bowls or 4 bowls of one? What is that all about?
What for Weet-Bix?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna demean myself further by telling you guys how I used to eat Weet-Bix, but I'm assuming 2 in a bowl. 4 in one bowl. Heck yeah, make a stack.
I remember that time you made me Weetabix and you put yogurt and jam and fruit with it, and it was great.
Was it great? Did you like it?
I did.
We could do that again. I used to have a sick Weetabix game. Like, Weetabix, and then you get yourself some like low-fat yogurt and slap that on it.
We need to introduce more breakfast to the animation breakfast club.
Yeah, and then you have like pureed fruit like mango or something on top of that. And then you like scatter some nuts over it. And then like, if you're feeling like you want something even sweeter, maybe just like a little drizzle of honey. But the problem is that that's actually pretty expensive to do. You know, you spend £2.50 for a punnet of raspberries over here, and you get at most 2 things out of them, right?
Yeah.
I either eat them all in one sitting, or I have half on one bowl of cereal and half on another bowl of cereal, and that 250 is then gone. And then yogurt likewise, I get like 4 servings, 5 servings out of it.
What's the riddle? Where's the riddle?
Oh, I haven't even seen the riddle. I see. Kozak says, I'm doing my best to reduce snack purchases, cookies, crisps, chips, etc. Haven't bought dessert items in a while either. I also try my best to get certain items on sale.
Okay, this one is a bit tricksy. Forgive me if this one sounds jank as balls. Anyway, here it is. I can wear multiple coats, but I don't need to keep warm. I'm smoking when I like, though cigars don't suit my form. My heart is where I burn. Don't give, take. Don't give, don't take.
Mike, can you just start from the beginning again? Because you're reading this in a way which is very hard to understand the riddle.
Okay. I can wear multiple coats, but I don't need to keep warm. I'm smoking when I like, though cigars don't suit my form. My heart is where I burn. Give, don't take its letter. It was never at the door. Though taking a guess, India would probably just wear a sweater.
Give, don't take the letter at the door.
Give, don't take its letter. It was never at the door.
I think it's like a furnace or something, right? Like you're feeding it in. You're feeding in wood or something, and it's burning at the heart.
Yeah, it sounds like a fireplace.
I'm not sure where the several coats would come in unless it's like paint.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But I don't need to keep warm. Doesn't make sense for a fireplace.
That's true. Oh, thank you, Martina, for repasting that. You have no coats and you're always warm. I would like to eat better. It's something I really want to do. I want to learn to cook, and I want to eat better. The problem is just that it's like it feels like a huge mountain to climb because I don't know anything about it. So there's several obstacles of like knowing what I should get, then going and getting them and not getting ripped off, then carrying that back, and then being able to use everything before it goes off and finding the time to cook during busy periods of work. Especially when I'm mostly cooking for one, because I don't think Mike would like a lot of the stuff I would buy. Like, it's a lot to think about. Have Pat teach you? I could, but a lot of Pat's recipes, I'd say they're intermediate to begin with, at least. Like, they already, I think, assume a little bit of cooking knowledge, which I don't have. A car! Great job! Was that the answer? You got some simple ones for me. I'd love like a little simple recipe book or something. See, Ainoki says, I don't know how good meal kit services are in the UK, but that taught me a lot about cooking and meal prep. I've mostly cancelled mine because I learned enough. I could try that. They just tend to be a bit expensive. Like, they do one meal and you pay like £10 or something for them. Ooh, Martina said, I did send you a super easy peanut sauce recipe, but that's some oven veggies. I should check that out again, because I love peanuts. If you had a microwave, you could make the mug cake. That's not cooking. That doesn't count. It was a hearth for those who missed. Oh, so that... Was that about taking the letter? Because if you take the H off, it's heart. Kieran says, and the insulation the meal packs come in isn't recyclable. Wait, Rainy Daydream says mug cakes definitely are. As a baker, they have their uses. Really? Tell me more. Finax says, I'd accept fireplace, but hearth is the bonus bullseye. It was my heart is where I burn. Give, don't take its letter. That keyed me in. Nice. Yes. Pilky says, welcome to this charity stream and support poorly fed birds and bears. For just $1 a month, you could help We could help fund Warm Soup. If you can reach $5 a month, we could even give them cooking lessons. Don't let your birds and bears love cold vegetable soup and dry Weetabix this Christmas. Listen, the thing that needs to change is me. Not the amount of dollars I have. Let's see. Ula says my lunch these days are chopped up onion, squash or aubergine, a bunch of tomatoes and put all that together in a pan with the lid on. No or little oil needed. When that's cooked, you add 2 chicken breasts on top and close the lid again. Then when that's done, you add a bunch of spinach leaves and a bit of salt and pepper at the end. Easiest thing ever. It does sound really good. Does sound really good. It requires me to have what? Onion, squash, and probably tomatoes, and then some spinach. I could do that. I could do that.
Damn it. What? You always said that you thought fun.
No, don't super chat. No one super chat. We don't need any super chats. Ben says I am brown and also smelly. Please don't put me in your wellies. In the box is my proper place. Bury it, don't leave a trace. I love good simple food though, Ula. Like, that sounds like the kind of thing that I could do, and it wouldn't necessarily take me a huge amount of time. You need a pan and a lid. I can do that. I have those. Also says I broiled fish once and got scared. Yeah. Oh, Fnac says the coast bit was a misdirect. You'd think it'd be referring to paint perhaps. That is what I thought. But by a fireplace or at the hearth is where you'd probably put a coat so it's warm when you leave. Makes sense.
That meant a coat of arms. Above a fireplace.
Oh, nice. Ula says also the more tomatoes you add, the juicier it gets and you get a little bit of soup on the cold day. You know one thing I realised?
What's that?
When I came back from LA is English veggies suck.
Yeah.
English vegetables suck. They are tasteless, watery, awful, and they spoil super quick.
Because they're imported from somewhere else.
Yep. It took me going to LA of all places, where they were cooking fresh food that was made down the road, for me to realise that veggies could taste as good as that. And I like veggies, but a lot of the English stuff is really tasteless, and it's because it's like it's flown over from Europe. So even the ones which are apparently fresh are actually a little bit past their prime. I'll still make this stuff, but it still looks like it's probably not going to taste quite as zingy as it could. As Answer says, American veg also sucks. What? But it was so much better than English. Flex says, easy bonus riddle, just a little snack size one for India. I'm a clock. What am I? You're a clock! Did I do it? Answer says American tomatoes are watery and foul. To me, American tomatoes had a taste. They weren't just nothing. What is England doing? I don't know what England's doing.
Fire.
One thing to remember, don't put tomatoes in the fridge if you want the best flavour. Yeah. Let's go first guess. Heck yeah, I am the riddle master.
Riddle King.
Here we go. Here's one from Pat. Chat. Roars without voice, runs without choice, wins without strands, carries without hands.
Maybe that's wines without strands.
Oh, wines without strands makes much more sense. It's a river. That's my guess.
Yeah.
Have you sent this to us before? You may have. I've forgotten if you have, but I may be dredging something up from an old memory.
Dredging.
Yeah, dredging like you
river.
would in a river.
The stream is almost over.
It
I can't
is.
believe it. Can't believe
I didn't
it.
share my screen because I was going to do NDA stuff, and I haven't done anything.
Ain't that just...
Ain't that just a way? Listen, if you guys are worried about what Doig and Swift and I was going to say, like, who am I?
Me, myself, and Doig.
If you guys are worried about what we're eating and you want us to eat better, the best thing you can send us is not money, it's recipes. Send me some good recipes, guys. Send me some stuff that you enjoy eating and cooking. That is good for a beginner. I feel like you said she's so starved of food she can't even remember who she is. Because it says, I'll send you a hot spot recipe. So fucking easy. I guess that would be hot pot, probably, right? Note that we don't have anything like a slow cooker or anything. So just to warn you guys. We just have pots and pans and a rice cooker. Pat says, your delicate dove can climb the seas. Catch it, steal it, or take it away and put it in a cage. It feeds your poetry and sings you songs and enables all your endeavors. If you do not let it escape, or it leaves you for too long, the house will crumble and you will never catch the dove again. Ooh. I'm thinking. I've gone quiet because I'm thinking about Pat's riddle.
I know what it is. Shall I say, or do you want more time?
Just give me one more sec just to like think.
Okay, well I'm gonna type what I think it is, and then I can only hit enter now.
I've got it. I know what it is. Do you want to say it together on the count of 3?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Breath. Ha. Yeah.
Let me hit enter.
Nice. It's a good one. It's really satisfying when you get the answer to a riddle to be able to read back over it and see all the pieces slot into place.
Yeah. I like the ribcage reference.
Oh, I didn't get that.
Yeah, you put it in your ribcage.
That makes sense. Kuma's just chilling out.
Who's a good boy?
Kuma's not thinking about no riddles. It climbs the seas because bubbles. Oh, that makes sense. I was just thinking about it like flying upwards and away. Pilky says, I have to admire Doig's restraint in not just reaching behind the monitor to pet the sleepy boy. It's exactly what he's doing right now. He's got his feet. Yeah, he's gonna get some pets now. Being too cute for too long, Kuma, what do you expect to happen? Oh, yeah. Point them toes. Pat says, want a riddle for my director, Abby? Yes. Yes. Yes, please. Kuma leaned in. He saw the pets coming and he was like, I'm gonna lie down. Get the chin. Yeah. Ha 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 ha. He's a very good boy. Aww, precious bean. Okay, here we go. So this is from Abby, Patrick's director. See this pale highway wind. Follow it and you will find. One way the capital of reason. The other leads to the end of all mankind. I'm going to say it one more time because I think I rhymed it wrong. See this pale highway wind. Follow it and you will find. One way the capital of reason. The other leads to the end of all mankind. I think I know it, but I think it's because I've heard it before, so I'm not gonna guess on this one because I think I've been told it by Pat previously.
I don't know if my guess is right.
Go on, guys, pop your guesses in the chat. You can do it. The internet, says Pilkey.
The other leads to the end of all mankind.
It's good.
I've got my answer on type.
Mouth it to me. I want to see if you're right. Okay, I didn't understand what you said, so never mind. It doesn't help when I can't lip read. Okay, go on, hit enter on yours, Mike. Let's see what you got.
Yep. Boom.
I think you're close, Mike, but I don't think that's exactly it.
Oh.
But you're close.
What do you think it is?
Well, I think I've heard the answer previously, so I'd be cheating. Because I didn't come up with it myself. Oh! Pissy Encrypted might... If that's what I remember, that's what I remember it being, Pissy Encrypted.
Oh.
Yeah! There you go, nice!
That makes sense now.
The end of all mankind.
The rear end.
Yeah, Pat, that's great. It's very good. Yeah, the end of all mankind seems very abstract until you think about it physically, and then you're like, oh, the rear end of all mankind. I see.
Do you though?
That is where the road finishes.
Or does it where the road comes?
Have we seen the post-it? No. Let me go and grab it.
It's behind the boy. Boy's got shadows on his nose.
Aw.
Where he goes, no one knows.
Oh. There we go. Cold soup. There I am. This is me. Enjoying my dinner. Yeah. I promise I'll try and be better about eating good things. Things that are cooked. I wish that veg didn't go off so fast.
Yeah, you kind of have to buy it and then immediately use it.
Yeah. But that's okay. It's the same with meat.
Same with me. Same across the board.
It's called gazpacho. There you are. It's a real thing.
Gazpacho is a kind of soup, right?
Yeah, it's a cold soup. Look at his big forearm. Buff boy.
Buff boy. I'm gonna grab you.
Yeah, he's gonna get you.
You get him. Get him, Boom. Look at them beans.
Little pink beans.
He does have big paws, right?
Yeah, he does.
Got big old paws. Himself. hot.
Riddle me this. Hey, William's gonna get the raid. Perfect timing. You can pretend you can shake his hand, you sure can. They're extremely nice about us touching their paws as well, they don't mind. So you totally could shake his hand. But let him sleep.
Nice to meet you.
Aw.
I think he's enjoying having the extra surface to slump over.
Yeah, he had a couple of times where he's fallen off because he's been asleep.
Off, yeah.
There was yesterday he was sleeping and he woke up and hissed. I think he was having a nightmare.
Yeah. It was a like a big hiss as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, he woke up and jerked awake and like hissed. Alyssa, if I were ever to visit you, I'd just spend time with the cats the entire. That's fine. I mean, we all would. We'd all just sit and play with the cats, and that would be it.
Yes.
Don't expect us to take you anywhere or do anything. We're just gonna play with the cats.
Oh yeah, Palpro came and was describing all the amazing things that Kurzik and
yeah,
Martina and Hinka did.
Oh
and we
no!
were like, well,
oh, we don't have anything
we got
planned.
Nothing. You're welcome to just do nothing with it. We did go to the cinema.
We did. We all saw Nope together, which was great.
We were gonna try and go and see a theater show, but
it got sold out.
It got sold out. There were like 3 tickets left, but they were all like across the theater.
Yeah.
I mean, that's an event in itself, Martina. And from what we heard, you didn't just have a food, you had all of the food.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we heard tales about the food.
All of the possible food.
Sounds amazing. You guys sound like you had so much fun together. Yeah. I wish that Doig and I could have been there.
Where was our invite?
Yeah, Bilky says, so everyone else has done a lot of awesome stuff with me. Quick throws cats at pal. That was pretty much it.
Yes.
Yeah, we pretty much just chilled out the entire time and we took him around town and gave him the tour. But we were all just lazy all weekend. Get over here then, says Kurt. Like, have a bed for you two to sleep in. We'd love to. We'd love to visit you. Martina says, come over then. We totally will. We'll come visit you guys.
What would you change about your wing shape?
You
want to do a draw?
Sure. I'd just make it flow a little bit more, I think.
Make it flow.
If you want to send me a screen grab of it, that'd be great. Because then I can save it for later. If I take a screen grab now, I won't be able to use a snipping tool until I've done it. Traveling would be a nice thing to do. Jedi says, visit Kurzet. She can teach you some cooking too, maybe. He says, I can't. Well, you can teach us more than we currently know.
I don't know where this is going to open, so I have to...
Well, we should be raiding right about now anyway. So to update people on what's happening this weekend, I believe we'll be doing some Outer Wilds tomorrow. We're also potentially doing the story commentary on the Rise of the TMNT movie this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
If that happens, it'll be on Sunday. But I need to get a confirmation from Kevin and JJ that they're definitely okay to do it that day. So if I don't get a confirmation and you don't hear anything, then it'll probably be like next week or something.
I think yeah, maybe we need more time to hype it up.
Yeah. Like, I'd rather like push it a week and have more time to build it and for people to get questions in than rush like Kevin and JJ, especially if they're busy.
Yeah.
What time tomorrow? Probably same time. Probably like 11. We'll go out. We'll grab some stuff. We'll come back.
Yeah. 11 a.m. our time. So an hour from now, tomorrow.
Inoki says, I'm really enjoying the Outer Wilds VOD. The jump scare moment was precious. I'm really glad you're enjoying it. That's great.
I really like Outer Wilds. I've been thinking about it all week.
Kurzek says, what's the status on the Outer Wilds stream potentially this weekend? It's a go, I think.
Yeah.
Tomorrow at 11 a.m. our time is what we're thinking. Let's find more stuff.
Let's discover more things.
Doig, you need to make a list of all the things that we need to go and check out in that game.
Alright, yeah. I checked out a clip, and upon seeing the clip again, I was like, oh, that's made it so... That's it. Ah!
I also said Doig's cover. Yeah, we are mostly ignoring chat, so if you guys come in during the Outer Wilds stream, we likely won't be responding to chat during gameplay.
Yeah, you guys are like
you are free
your
to
own cluster of entertainment with one another, but we're playing it kind of blind, so
yeah, it's kind of like a watch along more than anything. We're still having a no spoilers in chat rule, but you guys can say what you want and we probably won't see it. Other than spoilers. Kezak says, I'll be wrapping up the DLC on Sunday earlier than usual. It's a shame that we're not streaming Sunday so we can like raid you on the DLC. But I want to keep Sunday free in case the Turtles things happen. Kuma's sleeping with his eyes open. He does that sometimes. Give him a little head rub so he closes his eyes.
I give him a little look, and I think he is slightly awake.
He's dozing.
He's not asleep right now.
He's just chilling.
Anyway, yeah, he woke up now. He does, if he's upside down though, he definitely just...
I'm gonna give him so many pets.
Okay.
Alright, we should raid Gwilym, and because I need to get on with my work as well.
Alright. Thank you very much, everyone.
Yeah.
Take care.
Thanks.
May the rest.
Thanks for hanging out. That was really fun. It's always a pleasure just getting to chill with you guys in the morning. Are these all chromos that we missed?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. Okay, no, we got that one.
We gotta go.
We do gotta go. I was just checking that we hadn't missed anything. Yep, got that one. Uh-oh. Oh, cool, I got it. I don't believe in food crimes, says Inoki. I respect each and every person's attachment to their personal garbage food. This is a personal experience, not to be judged. I do understand it's garbage. At least. But it's good garbage, though.
Garbage.
Alright. Yeah. Until next time.
May the rest
Of your day.
be filled.
With adventure.
Sorry, Kuma.
Sorry, Kuma.
Take care,
Everyone have an amazing day. Best of luck with everything.
He does not like that sound.
No, he doesn't.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.